What's up, guys? This is Drake. Welcome to my talk show. Here today, special guest, director of Romeo and Juliet, Kan Yilmaz. Okay, so Kan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a movie director for the past 3 weeks, and I've been nominated for 72 Oscars, and I've won 0.
For such an impressive status, how did you decide that you wanted to do this take on Romeo and Juliet?
Well, you see, there's this really nice 4-bed, 3-bath on Louisiana that I've had my eye on, but it's pretty expensive, so I needed to make a movie.
Okay, I see. So, moving on to the actual scenes 4.1 and 4.3. In scene 4.1, how did you decide to integrate the brilliant police good cop, bad cop scheme into the movie?
Well, because I was sitting at home one night, and I was like, hey, these cop shows have like 50 seasons. Why are they so successful? It means that people like them, right? So if I want people to watch my movie, then I just make it a cop show.
That is a very good response. So please tell me, in scene 4.3, during the judge scene, how did you decide to come up with a scene with your actor, Nico Pinto, sleeping?
Well, you see, he was already very tired, so he didn't want to really do anything, and in the normal script, once Juliet takes her vial, she falls asleep. So I thought it would be a funny tie-back if we decided to make the judge who's signing off on Juliet's paper to be asleep.
Okay, so you made scene 4.1 very serious, and yet you somehow took a comedic turn on scene 4.3. Tell me, how did you decide to suddenly just shift the mood from serious to comedic?
Well, because a similar kind of shift happens in Romeo and Juliet. It goes from comedy to tragedy, but in this case, it happened to be the reverse.
I enjoyed your movie so much. I just want the audience to see how good this film was. So, can you please show them a little clip, director? Wow, that was a very, very good clip. Now, can you explain a little more of the plot to the audience since they only saw a few clips?
Well, you see, my version of Romeo and Juliet takes place in gritty El Paso, Texas, where Romeo Montague is a member of a fearsome drug cartel. He's across the border doing some work when he meets Juliet Capulet, and they instantly fall in love with each other. Unfortunately, Romeo is discovered and taken back across the border after killing Tybalt. The detective Paris, who has had his eye on Juliet for a while, offers to give Romeo mercy in exchange for Juliet's hand in marriage. Saddened by this turn of events, Juliet turns to a friend of the Capulets, Detective Lawrence, who gives Juliet an idea, or rather, he gives him a method that she could leave the country and be with Romeo, and gives him a paper that does just that. She goes off to she gets it signed off by a judge, while Romeo figures out a plan to get back into the United States. Unfortunately, through the twists and turns of fate, neither plan works quite as intended, and they spend what's left of their lives together.
Okay, such a brilliant film, Kan. Once again, get up for Kan. Thank you so much for coming out on this show. We hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, that was
Beautiful.
You know you go from wherever you're from.
Alright, we need to go.
Oh, there we go.